apart from that, it's quite straightforward. Ambiguity, there is at least a need for clarification in terms of charts in the area, which have been dismissed now because the latest we knew of it was in June. That is the reality. There is information in the public domain coming from satellite images and common knowledge and also statements from Iran. They have addressed the issue on different occasions, different people. So I believe there is a general understanding that by and large the material is still there, but of course it needs to be verified. Some could have been lost, and there are ways, technical ways, to determine this. So this is what we are waiting for. We have to check.
Right, but in the normal course of events,
that if we are aiming at a sustainable and respect for what happened, but at the same time reminding them. I have said, and they have said, and everybody agrees that the capacity to produce more centrifuges is largely there. Mm-hmm. It says, well, of course, something extraordinary has happened. We cannot deny that. We need to go. I mean, nothing, the rest will be pure speculation. We really need to go, and they have to tell us where the material is. This is material under safeguards. So, and they haven't said no to the principle. They have all these caveats and characterizations of their national security concerns and the new system that they have in place. I mean, it's different here in Vienna. We should say it's different if it's played by agreement. We have reminded our Iranian counterparts that a domestic law creates obligations for Iran, not for the agency. So what we are saying is we have to see how we can converge. Done or used, and as you know, since this is not a nuclear material, but of course this is part of what we need to see. We've seen, some movement, some physical movement around the sites, but not too much. Not too much.
Would this apply to HEU stocks as well? Do you think those have been moved from where you last knew them to be?
We don't have indications that would lead us to believe that there has been major movement of material. But of course, this is part of what we need to see. We really need to go, and they have to tell us where the material. We are trying, as I've always tried, to give way to diplomacy, to allow for a process to be put back in place. Of course, this has to be done within certain reasonable time frame. Well, it is a place we had, in general, produces a report when there is a change, whether that is correct or not. So all of this I expect to. The report will be simply stating the facts, including the inspections we had, the conversations we have been having, and the fact that we are in a process of trying to pave the way, so to speak, to the resumption of inspections. I don't lose all hope that before the board meets we could maybe conclude. And also verify the refueling of the core, white, where we would need to be, in the sense of resuming, of course, with those who attacked the facility, but they have been very critical of consultations. And we are trying to have another meeting, perhaps within a few days now.
Here
in Vienna, to conclude this and to start the inspections, also to receive, that the agreements include the obligation for Iran to produce a report when there is a change in the inventory, in the amount of the material, or something has altered the overall situation. They have to report to us what is the situation, so we have to study that and then send our inspectors to see to ascertain whether that is correct or not. In a way that is, of course, if they feel that some of the information for commercial